Ladies and gentlemen, boys and MPs, welcome back to Hellstorm Wargaming and welcome to this Monday toast stream. Hello. It's nice and toasty today. It's very warm. Welcome in, say hi, say hello, let me know who you are, where you're watching from, and welcome to this live stream. We've got another positive one today, I'm afraid. We've got another positive one because Games Workshop have announced a big summer preview, which I think is a great name for it. And I thought we could try and dissect the trailer and maybe work out what we'd like to see. We can also finalize this big video I'm working on, if anything else has come up for you guys, of all the rules that are broken in 11th edition, because I'd love to make a video about how all the rules don't work. It's hard as fuck having two PCs in the attic is not the one. That's true. I also have the same, so chat. I've just turned my fan on, so it turned my camera off. But I've got to have the fan on. I've got to have the fan on. It's so toasty, bro. It's so toasty. So how are we doing, everyone? Thank you so much. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Did you get your Armageddon? Did you get your Armageddon, chat? Did you start building it? What did you build? Or did you not bother getting Armageddon? Did you instead pre-order yet another Battle Force from Games Workshop? They have been on it with releases. It's been non-stop. It's been absolutely non-stop. What was our pre-order yesterday? Pre-order yesterday was Age of Sigmar General's Handbook. They were like, yeah, the biggest release of the next 3 years is 40k Armageddon. On the same day of release, we're gonna launch the General's Handbook. What the fuck are they playing at, dude? Sure. Why not? I did order one of these though, chat. I did order a Lord of Hysteria for my Lord of Exultant conversion I'm planning. It's going to look so sick. It's going to look so beast. Yeah, I posted the Parasocial, like, why the fuck are you buying Age of Sigmar? I was like, Lord Exultant. Arco, thank you for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 3 months resub. Very kind of you. You are being entered in to win. Thank you. Thank you so much.
More plastic crack for everyone.
There's a lot of plastic crack. You are being entered in to win an Orks Armageddon set, i.e. the box set, the Armageddon option of Orks. So if you'd like to support the channel, just like Arco the Fox, you'll be entered to win as well. It's a member giveaway, but if you super chat, become member, gift memberships, send a super thanks. You can also directly donate via PayPal. You'll be entered to win. There's also 3 ways to enter !TNC in chat. But you're being entered to win. So thank you, really appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm gonna convert this one into a Lord Exultant. I just need to decide what weapon I'm gonna use because I like the smoke, but it might be too much. It might be too much. Imagine it with the Chaos Space Marine backpack. You know, that's all you need to do, and then you got a Lord Exultant ready to go. AOS is still a great resource for 40k chaos. Yeah, that's all it's good for. So yeah, and then they announced fucking box sets. They were like Kaifa's Kane, who I still think looks like Monkey from the TV show Monkey. And then they were like, yeah, guys, if you didn't buy Armageddon because you're fucking not an orc or a space marine player, fucking pony up another 150 quid. Yo, Nige, thanks for 28 months, dude. Thanks so much, Nige.
Remember, at Nige Wedgie celebrates 28 months.
Let's go.
Smoke isn't too much.
Smoke's not too much. Maybe we do the smoke then. Maybe we do the smoke for my Lord Exultant. Battle Force are 160 now. Yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. They've gone up. Putting a Basilisk in a Battle Force in the year of our Lord 2026. That is crazy. I remember my friend got a Battle Force when I first started playing Warhammer and it had a fucking Basilisk in it. Is that the old Chaos Space Marine starter set with some cultists running? It's missing the Lord of... What's he called? Malefic Lord? Not Malefic Lord. The one with the skull mask. The wizard that's not a wizard, that is a wizard. But yeah, basically. They're like not fucking about, are they? They're just like, please buy. Mass possession, that's the one. That basilisk will be warped as fuck. Bro, look. Look. Chat, I was building. You might have seen my Instagram, alright? You might have seen a little picture on Instagram. If you go to instagram.com, that's the word. You go to my profile. You don't have a button for it, but you should get one. It's really handy. You might have seen I've been building my land speeder list, alright? It's coming! It's coming! I've got 3 more land speeders on order, and I just need 1 more of the Armageddon land speeder. Chat, if you are in the market for selling a land speeder, do let me know. As you can see, I'm building up my land speeder, alright? Now, like, the Storm speeder is from 2020. It's not an old kit. It's an older kit now. It's, you know, it's almost old enough to go to preschool. It's not a new kit, but it's not old. It's not old as fuck, right? But I was building one the other day. When was I building one? Was it Saturday night? Sunday? I don't remember. I was building one on Saturday, Sunday, this weekend. I wasn't building Armageddon. I was building some fucking storm speeders, right? I'm loading up a video. That's why I'm stalling. I'm loading up a video. One sec. One sec. Bang, bang. So, I was like, it was probably the worst kit I've ever built. I can't zoom in very much. But, like, basically, it needed so much gap filling because it had all, like, warped. So, like, I managed to rescue it here, but you can see, like, around the back. Right? It's, like, let me rewind a bit. It's, like, absolutely fucked. Yo, Papaya! Thanks for the 10, dude.
Can't believe they've announced all Space Marines are female.
I can't believe it either. Can you believe that now it's all Space Marines female? Someone was in my YouTube comments the other day. Someone's in my YouTube comments saying, can't believe, I bet you're crying because all the Space Marines are male. And I was like, bro, it's been fucking months. It's been fucking months since the custodian shit. Grow the fuck up. So yeah, so like, I've built 2 storm speeders already. This is my 3rd one I've built. And the first 2 needed a bit of gap filling, but it wasn't crazy. But this one was absolutely awful, right? Like, you can see, like, there, absolutely fucked, basically. Now, I managed to rescue it, you know? As an expert modeler, as a literal professional Warhammer maker, Warhammer builder, I fixed it, right? However, I went to prime them, as you can see, nicely primed, right? Like I said in my Armageddon video, I was like, as a sprue gooer, I am a sprue gooer, that's so true. As a sprue gooer, I managed to fix it. I was taking the mask, I'd primed the bases, and I was like, I'll prime the bases now, because I wouldn't normally bother. I'd normally do the bases last, but I was like, I'll prime the bases now, because it'll look nice for the picture. I can do my little hair I used, colour forge, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of natural marketing, you know? A sprue Naguna, nice, nice. Anyway, I'm taking the masking tape off, right? Now, Andy said, don't drop it. And I was like, I didn't drop it. I was taking the masking tape off, and the bottom of the stand disintegrated, almost. Maybe disintegrated, shattered a little bit. It just snapped, basically. I was like, what the fuck is happening today? So I'm convinced that the storm speeder I've got is cursed. So I'm building this list. I'm going to be let down by that one storm speeder because it is literally fucked. It's fucked from day one. Day one, literally fucked. Look how well I've blended the bottom of that base as well. Thankfully, I had super glued it back together. I'm sure it'll be fine. But it's definitely weaker now. So I'm probably going to have to replace it with like acrylic rod. But that's super fucking annoying. Super annoying. And like I said, if I dropped it, I'd get it. If I dropped it on the floor, I'd be like, dickhead. But it literally, I was just taking the masking tape off, and then it kind of went. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Just chuck it in the ocean. True. True. So yeah, anyway, cursed storm speeder, but the storm speeder list is coming. All right. I thought that looked really nice. Got that little purple hue because of the lighting. Oof. Oof. Storm speeder sold out everywhere. I wonder fucking why, dude. I wonder fucking why. Fucking get the brass rod out. Well, I didn't replace it with acrylic like my video, right? I just bang some acrylic on it, it'd be sound. So yeah, I'm actually going to a one-day tournament in July, and I'm going to test out the land speeder list because you don't have to be painted. You don't get painting points if you try it, if you don't go painted. But I can try it out. And considering just forgetting about all the rods to just go black wire. Well, I just used acrylic rod like I did. These ones, the storm speeder's a little bit thicker. Maybe get thicker acrylic rod. This is 4mm for this land speeder. It is like rock solid. But I don't know what happened to it. This is the GW one. It just like absolutely disintegrated, like gone crazy. So yeah. Wild. But I hope you're all doing well, chat. That's been my day. I hope you've had a nice day. Did you buy Armageddon? Did you get it built? Let me know now. Let me know now. Did you get some Armageddon built over the weekend? And was that your plan? Was that your plan? Yeah, I'm going to a one-day tournament in July. It is not my own tournament, but I am running a tournament on the 12th of July. Thank you for reminding me. Really appreciate it. I am running the tournament. We have... That's also... Chat, it's been a busy week. Chat, also... Yo, look at these tables. Damn. Look at these tables. So these are my new tournament tables. What do you reckon, chat? How did I do out of 10? Vote now. I was pretty tough with it. Obviously, it's not painted. Don't get me wrong, it's not painted. But, like, I think this is pretty close. 6, not 6, 7. If you said 6, 7 out of 10, I'd be well happy. At least it's not MDF. Well, I mean, true. Colour or surprise is the video. Right? If you think about, like, this, you know what I mean? Like, this one video they put out.
Wow, the table looks amazing.
Like, look at this style of table, right? Can you see? I need a screenshot, but it's going to keep the thing open.
Hey, Aiden. Wow, the table looks amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't believe
I like how I just
painted
didn't
all this
hide
since
it.
the last game
Look
we
at that.
had. It's so detailed. You've even done the...
You know, like, look at this. And then, like, look at this. I think I've done really good. I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with that. This is the official GW layout. This is mine. Yeah, it's a little bit different. But it's close. Do I have any more pictures? That's my sorting. That stuff I'm not allowed to show you. This is me playing a game on it with my Emperor's Children. Kinda. Emperor's Children with my unpainted flawless blades that I built last year. My Thousand Sons Rhinos. My Thousand Sons Demon Princes. But playing Emperor's Children nonetheless. It's just Comp Club this week. And we had more of that as well. We still got like the footprints that I printed out, as you can see. I managed to build like 30 tables of terrain. So GW tried to fuck us all over, all as independents. Of like, oh yeah, you've got to use our new layouts or the game's not going to work and it's literally Jova. Guess fucking what? Guess fucking what? I'm already there. I've got 30. I can run a 60-person event already. All I need to do is paint it. Which, you know. Oh, why have I got so many pictures of those two? Don't know. You know, All I need is the footprints. Coming soon. TM coming soon. As soon as I know more about these footprints I've been hinting, I will show you. But all I'll say is it's looking pretty fucking good. It's looking pretty fucking good, my guy, my dude, my duders. I saw them in person the other day, and I was like, hell fucking yeah, dude. I was like, hell fucking yes. So it's exciting. Very excited. So on the 12th of July, it's a Sunday, we're going to be running our first 11th edition event. And then we're going to be running another one in August. And then another one in October. We're not doing September. And then another one in December. That's why you should shopping chat if you'd like to get some tickets. It'll be really cool. Book content coming soon. Too right, dude. It's a good table. It doesn't have to be accurate so as long as the terrain types light dense match. Yeah, but also, it doesn't have to be accurate. Agreed. Tournament players. Warhammer tournament players. You know? Did we forget? Tournament player. Sorry. Doesn't have to be right. Warhammer tournament players. People didn't come to my events. Well, sometimes they came to my events, but sometimes they didn't come to my events because it wasn't UKTC. You know what I mean? And that'd be it. They'd be like, oh, it's not UKTC, I'm not interested. It's like, fucking live a little, bro. Live a little, bro. That's what I say. So yeah, so I've got it pretty spot on, I would say. So, probably a lot faster than a lot of other people, I would hope. You know? A lot of people smoked, mate. Smoked them. So I'm working on that, which is cool. I'm working on that. I've just had something very exciting arrive. Chat, I'll give £5 if anyone can guess what's in this box. Alright? If you can guess what's in this box, I'll give you £5. No pressure. No pressure. I don't think you'll get it, but if you don't get it, that's okay, because you'll get it in the video soon. I turned my fan off while I was getting my G Fuel out. This is one of the coolest things I own now. This is one of the coolest things I own. I'm very excited to share it with you. It's not Colour Forge, no. It's not G Fuel, no. Good guesses, though. Let's make sure G Fuel in chat. 30% off using my code. It's not the strap-on. It's not a strap-on. No, not this time. Maybe a bit of yuzu slash, bit of lemon flavour. Yuzu lemon. It's very tart. Very nice, though. Is it one of those resin print painter things you wanted? No! As you can see from the scale, it fits in my hand. Or fits on my hand, I should say. Elden Ring statue? No, it's not a Gundam model. It's not an artist opus something. Nope. Can you do DIY with it? If I tried right hard, Big C, yeah, I probably could do DIY with it. If you're in that sort of vein. Big C knows what it is. Well, you'll see it in a video shortly. You know, probably pretty soon. Probably maybe next week. It's very fucking cool. Is it bigger than a bread box? Who fucking has a bread box? It's in the box. It's about 16 inches tall, maybe 17 inches tall, and it's a square box. So it's like what am I thinking? It's not a cube. Is it what? An oblong? No. What am I thinking? What's the fucking 3D rectangle called? Can't even remember. It's only about 7 inches. It's about 7 inches. Is it a mini sander? It's not a mini sander. Though it could turn a lot of things to dust. With the right energy, it could turn a lot of things to dust. Yeah. It's not artist opus, but you could paint with it. BJ Fisher! Thanks for the 18 months, dude. Really appreciate it.
rejoined. At Peachfisher82 celebrates.
Cuboid,
15
that's
months of
it.
membership.
Cuboid,
Hello,
thanks,
Magic.
mate. Does it stack with all his dust? It is closely linked to all his dust, yeah. And you could say it stacks. You could say it flips into all his dust. You know? But yeah, that's all my clues. Right energy turns things to dust. A block. You promoting explosives. It would be quite explosive if you held one. Yeah, but it is not itself an explosive. It is not itself an explosive. But it could cause some real explosive damage. It's Semtex. Yes, it's actually Semtex. Half a dead emperor. I like it. You like half a dead emperor. You know, like not the full thing. What have I got? It's just like his leg. You know, I've just got like his thigh. Not even his thigh, his calves. I've just got a calf. That's it. Of the emperor in that box. Yeah. Is it a jar of farts? No, it is not a jar of farts. It's cool, chat. I'm not like memeing. It is cool, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you guess, I will say. If you guess, I'll show you a better picture. If someone super chats £100, I'll show you a better picture. But if you guess, I'll show you. But I'm gonna be opening that box very soon for the channel because I think it'd be quite cool. But it's something that's quite, like I said, it's you could do DIY with it, right? It's good. You could do DIY with it. What else did I say? I said it could do a lot of damage. I said it related to all his dust. I'll say it's extremely rare. I got an absolute bargain. I'd say it's extremely rare and something that you think I would very much like. But also, in me liking it, you will probably like to see it. A diamond sand timer. It's fuck. How did Marshall Gotan get it right? £5 to you. Calgar's toilet. Oh my god, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. 2 for 2, bro. It's not a joy. It's not joy toy. No. Is it the super old hand flavor official airbrush spray gun? No, but now I wish it was. Something anime, something Gundam. It's not anime or Gundam, no. No anime, no Gundam in that box. It's more close to home. Who's to say what? You know? There's actually clues of what it is on screen. There's actually clues of what it is on screen, right? On your TV or phone or whatever right now. That's it. It's a fan. Yes. Speaking of fan. It's the ashes of your gardener rip. Yeah, that's it. You got it, mate. Call me there. Quote. All right. Is the camera going to come back on? Or is that it? It's completely popped. I think it might have completely popped. It's never taken that long to come back on. Fucking brilliant. Oh, man, I turned the fan on and now it's fucking gone, bro. I turned the fan on and it killed it. The static. Come on, mate. Come on, old pal. Desktop stream, yeah. There we go. Right, I've turned... The annoying thing is that I turned the fan off to do that. Right, did you all see the preview? The preview? The preview of a preview. We're going to preview the preview so we can discuss the preview and decide what's in the preview. It's coming on Friday. There is a big summer preview this Friday, which does mean that I won't be streaming a game on Friday. I'm going to be reacting to the stream instead. Okay, so no game stream this week. I was planning on, but when Games Workshop announced this is 7 PM on Friday, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to try and compete. There's a moth here. I'm not going to try and compete. I'm going to live stream a reaction instead. And also, because it's going to be fucking 9 bajillion degrees, I don't want to be streaming a game. Right? So let's take a look. Let's take a look what they've been saying. I'm not going to be live streaming for a pool. I don't have a pool anymore. And by that I mean paddling pool, by the clarity. I'm very down to earth. So this is the trailer they put out, a minute long.
The new edition of Warhammer 40,000 is out. The sun is shining. Time for a well-earned break.
I'm just kind of thinking we've forgotten something.
Nope.
Eddie, what about the releases for all the other games?
Gadzooks, you're right. There's so much cool stuff coming. We forgot to tell anyone about it.
Old World, massive thing, 2 heads.
That new Necromunda box.
Blood Bowl, return of what's his name.
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing.
The new Kill Team set is off the scale.
That amazing new Age of Sigmar army.
Greedy. Have you even painted your cog fort yet?
You know me, Adam. I'm always hungry for more.
Sounds like we need another preview then.
Yeah, big preview with loads of game systems.
Should we put some 40k in it?
Yeah, you kind of have to, right? So the new edition's out, but people will want to know about the first codex and all the new terrain that's coming.
Right. Big preview in the summer. What are we going to call it?
So that's happening Friday. There's a lot of little spoilers there, but what I want to say is committed to the bit, because look at Eddie's sunburn, bro. Look at the sunburn.
Out. The sun is shining.
Bro, he's fucking pink. Bro's fucking pink, dude. Look at it. Wait till he takes his glasses off.
Thinking we've forgotten something.
Nope.
Eddie, what about the releases for all the other games?
Gadzook.
Fucking hell, bro. What happened? What happened? Committed to the bit. You know what I mean? Committed to the bit. Well done. Well done. All right, so there's a lot to talk about. One, I'll say is a great little production quality. I quite like it. It's quite fun, you know. It's obviously a little green screen. You can see like the sand and stuff down here, but I bet that was a really fun shoot. So fair play, GW. Okay, so let's have a listen at the first like preview announcement.
The new edition of Warhammer 40,000 is out. The sun is shining. Time for a well-earned break.
I'm just kind of thinking we've forgotten something.
Nope.
Eddie, what about the releases for all the other games?
Gadzooks, you're right. There's so much cool stuff coming. We forgot to tell
What's Gadzooks? Am I missing something? Gadzooks?
anyone about it.
Old World, massive thing, 2 heads.
That new
Old World Massive Thing 2 heads. Are they gonna bring back? Is it Galrock? Galrock? Well, actually, I didn't realize you could still buy him, to be fair. But Old World, Big Thing, 2 heads. This is the only thing I'm thinking of. Gadzooks is an exclamation. A really old expression of shocks. Yeah, probably. So this Galrock the Great Drake is an old thing, 2 heads. If they remake this and it's anything like that Cafe Dragon, holy fucking shit. I will piss and come, honestly. I will piss and come live. I won't, for legal reasons. But holy fucking shit, to bring back Galrock? What the fuck? This is Old World, like 101, you know what I mean? This is Warhammer Fantasy. Fucking 2-headed split neck dragon. So this could go fucking hard, dude. This honestly could go so fucking hard. It would be absolutely insane. High Elf Dragon possessed by a lot of change. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so if this is what they're referring to, holy shit. Holy shit. I imagine it'll be a multi-part kit if they're going to do it in plastic. It'll be like a this, or have like a rider and stuff like that. I imagine build like a more traditional Chaos Dragon. But at the minute, there is no Chaos Dragon. You know, is there even a model for one? There's the Warp Fire Dragon. Yeah, it's the Warp Fire Dragon, which is not a Chaos Dragon. It's also not got a rider. I would say like the Chaos Dragon is probably one of the most converted slashed like proxied slash made kits for Warhammer the Old World, because it is, the Chaos Dragon is like insanely good, like insane, and they're like just extremely popular. But if they bring back Golrock, like they say it, they all but say it, you know what I mean?
All right, there's so much cool stuff coming. We forgot to tell anyone about it.
Old world, massive thing, 2 heads.
That new neck.
Massive thing, 2 heads. Like, what else could it be? You know, it could be a Lord of Change. It could be a Kairos type thing. But surely it's a Chaos Dragon. You know? Surely it's fucking Golrock. Ah, that'll go so hard. A giant with 2 heads. Bordros. What's Bordros? Yo! Holy shit, dude. One sec. Bro, it could be. That's equally sick as fuck. That's equally sick as fuck. Giant thing, 2 heads. Oh, bro, that could be... I can't read my mouse. That could go so hard. Oof. Oof. That's Egrin van Horstman, right? Yeah. But Bordros is the dragon he's riding, I guess. Oh. Oh, look at that. That is so beast. That is actual beast mode. So it could be that. Yes, it could be. Bordros the dragon. I didn't even know what that was, but that's so sick. Look at that fucking... Look at this aura, bro. Egrin van Horstman on Chaos Dragon, wielding his Chaos Rune Blade and Skull of Catan, the Dark Sorcerer Egrin van Horstman rides on the back of a Bordros, mighty twin-headed Dragon of Chaos. Together they unearth... They cause unheard... I can't remember what that word is. Devastation and destruction. Oh, bro, that goes so fucking hard, dude. Bruh. Oh, look at this artwork. Oh, God's sake. Open the image. Oh. What a beast. What a beast. Yeah, that's sick as fuck. That's so good. That's so... Oh, I want it to be that now. I want it to be this. Fuck Golrock, I want this. Ah. Oh. On the Arcane Journal, breaching of the Great Bastion. You can see a 2-headed dragon. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Either we got a dual kit that makes both, yeah. Maybe we've been teased already. That if I had to guess, that's Golrock. Because of like the darker and the lighter head. But it could just be the artist impression. Ah. It could be both. Could be either. Ah, is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler? Maybe. Nick just sent me this. Oof. Oof. It's Cathay Dragon versus a Chaos Dragon. Oof. Oh, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's sick. That looks more like Bordros, but it could just be, I don't know. All Chaos Dragons were two-headed. Only that one had twin tails. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, my fucking Chaos Dragon could just get in the bin then, got it, because it's only got one head. I built a Chaos Dragon for a video, if you remember. But it's only got one head. Absolute fucking Taurus, dude. Absolutely stunning miniature. Fucking Taurus, bro. I was well happy with this as well. Really cool, but I really thought the varnish. But also, I sprayed it with matte varnish thinner, which was matte varnish. Which is matte varnish, but like, you know. Ah, what a beefed. Had ourselves a brand new Chaos Dragon for the old world painted. Look at it, only a single head. I'm such a tourist. Display shots. I'm really happy with how the wings came out. But it looks sick. Well, who's a young fella? That was like a year ago, if that. Beast mode. So there it is. A absolutely beast mode version that I'm really happy with, but also a really fun painting experiment trying out. Yeah, chat, this is like a year ago, maybe 2. It was 11 months ago, bro. What do you mean young? It was a year to the day. Do I not look the same? Do I not look the same? Yeah, not many people watch this. I only got 4,000 views. I only got 4,000 views. I paint mage, I'm not really of, and when to paint, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Just such a nice, like, straight up highlight. Your beard's bigger. Well, here or then? I'd say it's bigger now, right? Been a long 11 months. Thanks. Yeah, it's not that old. I've still got the panel in the back. I've just adjusted my camera. My desk is a little bit more messy now because it's got more stuff going on. Got the monitor. Ah, right, okay. Chaos Dragon. I'm gonna be like fucking Egon. Curse you, Bale. If you title the video, I use P3 paints to paint a bad dragon, you might have got more views. Yeah, it was also sponsored, so I don't think that would have flown. An Egon, fucking Egon and Bale. What a fucking speech. What a fucking speech. I heard it this morning. Ah. Curse you! Ah! You foul dragon!
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Egon.
Yeah.
Your fears made flesh.
Here it
Sort of
is.
scale you might be, foul dragon. Will riddle
Ah, I love
your
it.
rotten hide with a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Fucking clocked. Absolutely fucking clocked by a dragon. A foul dragon. Ah, I love it so much. I love that line so much.
You shall know fear yet.
Oh, what a voice actor.
Hail the dread.
More like Bale the Dead, am I saying?
Shall haunt me no longer.
More like Bale the Dead. Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, some foul dragons on Friday. That's what I'm hoping. What else is coming? Sorry, that was it. That was it. Just want to talk about dragons.
Necromunda box.
Right, Necromunda box, sick. Right, wait.
Not to tell anyone about it.
Old world, massive thing, 2 heads.
That new Necromunda box.
Blood Bowl, return of what's his name.
Okay, they're 2 games I don't play, so I can't get excited for them. Alright. Necromunda box and the Blood Bowl, that guy returning. I'll be honest, chat. I ain't got a fucking Scooby. I ain't got no Scoobies about that one because I don't play that game. How disappointed will you be if he's not even a Chaos Dragon? I'll be pretty sad. I'll be pretty sad, you know? Maybe I built it up in my head. I will be pretty disappointed. But I'm feeling confident. Blood Bowl will be a star player. Yeah, Blood Bowl will be a guy. Necromunda will be a box, you know?
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing.
The new kill.
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing is super interesting. Necromunda is a new addition. Oh, interesting. God, all those people angry at Armageddon saying, God, we all played Necromunda, fuck 40k, are going to be so mad when they realise there's a new edition coming out. But also Horus Heresy stuff, like what other models have they announced that they have, or like what other models are they going to be doing? Have they kind of like led on with anything like that, or is it kind of like more Custodes, or is it just like more Space Marine stuff? I don't know. Is there more Custodes to come out? I suppose they could be doing like the new bike, the new old bikes and stuff, and the new old Terminators, because there's quite a lot of Custodes that are still resin. Forces of the Emperor. Excuse me. It's funny that they still have they still have Custodes. I want to write this down. I gotta write this down, chat. But Custodes, are they on my list? These are all the things that I think is wrong with 11th edition. We'll do afterwards. How do I get? Twice. Update promised. Not here. And I'm gonna add Imperial Agents. Similar. Imperial Agents. Imperial Agents. 3 DP detachments in 1K in the app. Not here. I'll just write. We'll put a pin in that, and we'll come back to it. All right. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's like not plastic yet. Obviously, we've got the tank in plastic now. The flyer, I don't think will go to plastic, to be honest. The Orion assault gunship, dropship. I don't think that's going to go plastic. I won't lie. Oh, that was the other one. Sorry, I just remembered. Flyers more than 6 inch. That was the one. Can't shoot. So I'm writing down all the rules I keep remembering. That's why I've got the notepad open. I've got the notepad open so I can remind myself. I'll come back to it. All right. I'll come back to it. So yeah, so I don't think the flyer will go plastic, but you've got the Aquilons. We've got the Telemon maybe might go plastic, but again, that's kind of like, it's like Saturnine level. Would they bother? There's the Palace and the Goo Falcon. So the Aquilons are like the 30k Terminators. I always think these are so much nicer than the 40k ones. They're so beast. They're just like mini Saturnine Terminators, aren't they? Let's be honest. But then they've got the Palace, which is a little fast attack grav tank, which is a very weird unit, but cool as fuck. And then they've got like the Custodes bike, which is like proper Lancers. You know? So all of that's still resin. And the Talabon. Valdor, sure. That'll stay resin. This guy will stay resin. But there's a lot of other stuff in plastic. It's been good. They have to remake Tartarus and move the Power Fist, because the rules they lost Power Fist for no reason. Did they not have Tartarus remade already? Ugh. Could be numerous specialist units from Astartes. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So we've done that.
The new kill team set is off the scale.
So there's kill team set as well. Kill team set's off the scale. Now, I feel like that's a play on words. You know what I mean? Kill team set off the scale. Are they going to do Exodites? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Are they going to do Exodites in kill team? Like, they could. They could. There's nothing stopping them. They've got nothing against it. They've got no reason not to. They could do NIDs, but they had NID in the last one because they had the Red Terror in the last kill team box. What if there's fucking Exodites? Like, what else could it be? It could be 40k Seraphon, sure. They do need new Tyranid warriors. But like, they've just done, the last box was Tyranids. Are they going to do, they've actually done 2 Tyranid boxes in the past 6 months. Are they going to do a third? Because they did Raveners, then they did Red Terror. It could be Alpha Legion. That could be a rogue one. Ambles, fuck off. Why would it be Meganobs? What's that got to do with scales? It's a play on words for sure. They did 2 Nightlord kill teams, but they weren't back to back. You know? They weren't back to back, were they? They gave us some new official Exodite art a while back in Eldari Lawmaster episode. So they've been working on them to some degree. Oh, interesting. Oh, a new scale of knobs. Not against it. Not against the idea.
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing.
The new kill team set is off the scale.
That amazing.
Off the scale. We are waiting on the Alpha Legion style Pale Spear from Rumor Engine. Oh my god, Kazarian. So true. What was that website again? Rumorengines.netlify. Was that it? Doesn't work. Didn't work, bud. Let me try again. Um. Oh, dragon. Dragon. Oh, bro, they're teasing the Chaos Dragon. This is the Chaos Dragon. Surely. Oh, bro, is this the Chaos Dragon? Holy shit. Holy shit, this actually might be dragging these nuts. Nice. Fuck. Where is that spear? Why, that's the mouth of the dragon. Is that Agrim's sword? Could be. That could be his Chaos book. November 19th, 2024. Fuck me. They've been teasing for a while. It makes sense. Chaos Dragon is so prominent lately and they could use a nice model. Yeah, and they've already started doing plastic chaos, right? This could be the kill team. Oof. Oof. There it is. Oh, there's so many dragon-related ones. Oh my god, there's so many Chaos Dragon ones. That's the spear, that's the foot. That's his little butt, because he's a sorcerer. It's a 9.9 fucking Zinch relation. Don't know about this bit. Don't know about that bit. But then there's a fucking jaw, dude. Dude, this could be the fucking guy. This could be the guy. It could be fucking Mike Hermantraut, whatever it was called. What was he called again? Before he went on the off the deep end with Bale. That was like Seraphon, that job. But you know what Seraphon is? Dinosaurs, mate. Not nearly a dinosaur. A dragon. A foul dragon. Egrim. It could be. Dude, it literally could be. I wasn't sure at first. Oh, look at the fucking blade, dude. Dude, look at the fucking blade that came up. Wait. Oh my god, we might have figured it out. Ugh. Bro, come on now. Look at this. And look at this. It's not the same. It's not the same. Similar. Oh, a little book. His little sorcerer. Might have a book on his fucking lap. We might have this on his side again. Never mind. I remembered it wrong. Could be though. Could be. So, kill team. Kill team. Off the scale. Book do be better choice than oversized skull. Yeah, book would look cooler, definitely. New scale Joy Toys. Imagine them making a fucking game for Joy Toys. Fuck, that'd be so funny. Guys, I know Warhammer's so expensive, but what about £60 a model? You need 20.
Amazing new Age of Sigmar army.
Return of what's his name?
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing.
The new kill team set is off the scale.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Imagine they put a Primarch in a kill team set. Yeah, so off the scale. Kill team is off the scale. We've got Alpha Legion as a possibility, which would be cool. That'd be a cool way to like introduce them properly. We've also got Exodites, like Eldar Exodites. We've also got Tyranids, but that's the one I'm least interested, or least the one I back the least because it just had Tyranids. Dark Mech previously in epic scale, also true. Yeah, also very true. Yeah, put Vulcan in a kill team box. Oh my god, it's Vulcan, guys. Great job, it's Vulcan. Vulcan is off the scale. He's off his fucking rocker. He's off his fucking rocker. You know what we should do? Guess us on a bingo sheet. We should do that. Yeah. Shall we do bingo now? Or should we do bingo before it goes? I think we'll do bingo on Friday. We'll sort the bingo on Friday before we go live. We'll do a little preamble ramble. Vulcan versus a squad of orc boys. No. Beast Snagger boys, because they also wear scales. Yeah, we'll do bingo on Friday for the reveal. So we'll go live, what? 6:15? 6 o'clock? UK time? So like, whatever time it is now, 2 hours ago. Preamble ramble. Nice. Nice. Preamble show. Nice. Yeah, so... Oh, is it Exodites or is it Alpha Legion? Alpha Legion would be cool. Exodites would be very cool. They've been teasing Exodites on Lawmaster. They've got this Alpha Legion character coming out. Oh. So much spice, chap. So much spice. And there's a dragon. A foul dragon! Oh my god, what if it's Alpha Legion versus Exodites? That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. The Eldar Corsairs. Yeah, they did Corsairs before Corsairs were Corsairs, you know. Oof.
Cremunda box.
Blood Bowl, return of what's his name?
The rest of the models for that Horus Heresy thing.
The new kill team set is off the scale.
That amazing new Age of Sigmar army.
Greedy.
New Age of Sigmar army. Didn't the Hellsmiths come out like 3 months ago? Because they're not... New Age of Sigmar army doesn't mean new warbook. New army. Ogres. It could be ogres. But no, ogres isn't a new army. Ogres is a new army, though. It could be a total redesign, yeah. So they can send ogres back to Old World, because that's making so much money. Would you call that a new army, though, chat, or redesign? You know, remaster versus remake. A new redesigned army. This is giving 50 new detachments. New and updated. Is it actually new? That's the question. A new Age of Sigmar army. I'm keeping Age of Sigmar at arm's length, though. I'm definitely getting rid of a few armies. I'm keeping it at arm's length. I'm going to keep a couple of armies. Going to keep my Bone Reapers. Going to keep my Iron Jaws. I'm gonna keep my Nurgle stuff, but I'm not painting a new army for a long time, I don't think. Hellsmiths a new faction? Hellsmiths of Hashut were a new faction, yeah, because like they are inherently Chaos Dwarves, but Chaos Dwarves didn't exist beforehand. You know? Chaos Dwarves weren't really a thing at all. Umbraneth could be interested in done what a Warcry band with 2 models in. Yeah, Umbraneth is in Dark Elves. They've done like a few actual Dark Elves, not Marathi Elves. They've done some actual Dark Elf models. They existed in AOS. Hellsmiths of Hashut didn't really exist. They had like one Warcry team. Like, functionally existed, wasn't an army. You couldn't play Hellsmiths. You could play Ogres now. That's what I'm saying. Defined and new. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. What is new? Could be a kill team of Tyrellians. Tyrellians? Are they the... Is that what's with Chaos? Like the lizard guys? Lizard men? Yeah, that'd be sick. I mean, they did fucking Goat Simulator of Teen, didn't they? The Beastie Gods or whatever they're called. They basically be reading in most aspects. I'm not saying ogres are impossible. I'm not saying that. I think ogres definitely need a redo for Age Sigmar because they've had one character in fucking 15 years or whatever it is. What I'm saying is, it's just like, if they say that's a new army, I think that's a bit of a con. You know? A redo of an army, yeah. Is ogres a new army? No. They have an army already. Hellsmiths of Hashut were a new army. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, no, you're wrong. I'm just saying, define new. 2 characters in a Warcry plus 2 Underworlds teams. Ah, true, yeah. They had the crab, right? We managed to get 1 whole kill team without some form of Astartes in it after 3 back-to-back, so it's time to overcompensate and have Space Marine versus Alpha Legion. Yeah, especially versus Alpha Legion, definitely.
Have you even painted your cog fort yet?
You know me, Adam. I'm always hungry for more.
Sounds like we need another
army.
Greedy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's ogres. It's ogres, let's be honest.
Have you even painted your cog fort yet?
You know me, Adam. I'm always hungry for more.
Yeah, it's ogres. I'll sit down. New army, ogres. I don't think ogres counts as a new army. Just saying. Shoot me if you want. I don't think ogres counts as a new army, but there it is. I think them saying greedy and they're hungry for more confirms that it's ogres. You know?
Greedy. Have you even painted your cog fort yet?
You know me, Adam. I'm always hungry for more.
Could be new army and ogres. That would be wild. That would be crazy. That'd go so nuts. A Grey Knight kill team? Why Grey Knights?
Sounds like we need another preview then.
Yeah, big preview with loads of game systems.
Should we put some 40k in it?
Yeah, you kind of have to, right? So the new edition's out, but people will want to know about the first codex and all the new terrain that's coming.
Right.
So, first new codex and new terrain. That's the big one, I think. Will there be bold enough to put ogre women in the new range? I think so. I think so. I really hope they re-release the Cog Fort for ogres and call it Grog Fort. That'd be so beast. So, first codex and terrain. Now, obviously, we've already talked about the pre-painted terrain. However, there's actually been some eagle-eyed viewers that are pointing out something interesting over on Instagram. We love Instagram. As if Warhammer Official has 1 million followers on Instagram. That's crazy. Where was it? Let's have a scroll through. They posted a lot recently. Posted a lot of shit. Here. Now, what do you spot about this, chat? One, it's a brand new picture, you know? It's a brand new picture, as you can see. It is the sneaky blue orcs, can't remember what they're called, versus some tyranids, you know? There's a couple of pictures, as you can see. What's interesting is what they're fighting over. Death skulls, that's it. There are a lot of smashed up vehicles, rhinos, rhino bits, redemptor, or ballistas, all smashed up. Rumor has it, this might be a new terrain kit. Oh, it's a dreadnought. Nice, nice. Rumor has it, this might be a terrain kit because that cut's very clean, you know? But then I'm not sure. Could work as a kill team terrain kit. It could. It could. But allegedly, this is a new terrain kit. And again, these gaps are not filling with confidence. You know? The base does look molded. That's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. Is this base as like a piece of terrain looks quite molded. It's just the models on it that look a bit weird. It's just the Easy Builds kit smashed up. Yeah, maybe. These cats have them with confidence. Look at the Orc boy's torso. What about this one? Is that what you're referring to? That one there. It's pretty rough. Anyway, that's the rumor. There's like a comment. There's like a comment that someone replied to. We need those terrain sets available. Please release them for 11th edition. Would be awesome and add to the thematic battles. And then War Official 6 days ago. Eyes emoji. So that's why the rumor. That's why there's a rumor. Are they eyes emojiing just to be cheeky? Are they eyes emojiing because they might be a thing? I don't know. Yeah, heavy bottle salamander as well. Okay, and see. Nice, nice. So there might be some new terrain in this picture. There might not be. I'm not so sure. But I think this would be really cool if there is like fucking smashed up rhinos and shit, you know. But that just looks like an old rhino. You know what I mean? Like the dreadnought, I can kind of get along, you know. The dreadnought can kind of get with. But like the rhino just looks like a smashed up rhino. So first codex and new terrain, is it just talking about the new terrain that we already know of, or is it talking about new terrain, i.e. smashed up bits on the battlefield? That's the question.
Out, but people will want to know about the first codex and all the new terrain that's coming.
Right. Big preview in the summer. What are we going to call it?
So that's Friday. So we'll be live Friday to watch along to see what's going on. To have a nosy. They haven't really said much else in the article. But they have said there will be reveals for 40k, Sigma, Horus Heresy, Old World, Kill Team, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, and Legions Imperialis of Wargames. No mention of Warcry, which is a bit of a shame. I think Warcry has truly gone the way of the dodo. Legions Imperialis is a rogue one. I also think that should be going the way of the dodo, but here it is. Underworlds, that's the other one, right? Warcry's a fucking sick game. I don't know why it died. It's so good. I think they just went, here's Warcry and Underworlds and fucking Spearhead. Like, one of them was gonna die. What a fumble. People clamoring for Epic 40k and handle them Legion Imperialis. Yeah. They truly fucked up Legion Imperialis. So an interesting one for sure. Definitely an interesting one. Leading Imperial cost of basing up in the model to just rescale heresy. I mean, it's not to invest in actually like making the mold and shit, right? But yeah, design work. Fairly loose. Horus Heresy could be a new kit with 6 fitted Marines. Oh, bro, did you see? Did you see? Instagram's been popping off recently. Wait. Can I find it? There was a company that fucking made it into an STL. The iconic 6-finger Space Marine hand over on the purple site. AI free. Now you too can have 6 fingers on your Space Marines. Let's go. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely mocked Games Workshop. Good job, Goblinoid Media. What have you made? He's also made the tactical rock. The 2 models he's made. The tactical rock. The fucking 6-finger Space Marine. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Is that fucking Kyle guy in the background? Oh, yeah, it is. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Who else? This looks so good. There's more fingers in this box than the video coming soon. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Oh, what a guy. 2 files, that's it. 2 files, done. Hey. It's in Discord. What's in Discord? The 6-finger Marine. No. Anyway, chat, I'm putting together my video. All right. I'm putting together a big video. I'm excited for Friday, but I'm putting together a big 11th edition video. All right. It's going to cost £600 to watch, and it's going to show you how to play 40k by me reading the core rules to you. Okay. Also, I've been talking about it for a little while. All right. And I'm going to like talk about it once more on stream. This is the last time. Next time you see this will be a video. I'm currently collating every 11th edition rule that's been taken from 10th edition that doesn't work. You know? That doesn't work. Or doesn't work very well. So obviously 11th edition came out officially last week. It's 600 on discount. Yeah, it's 20% off. Officially the game came out last week. That's when we had like points and stuff like that, right? We had the new cards are available in the app so you could start playing. You had the new points. You had all the faction packs. And the app has been pretty good, but it's not been perfect. You know? But, like, the app being wrong is just part and parcel of an app, right? It's part and parcel of Games Workshop making an app. But there are still issues with the 40k rules, as in just generally the rules. A lot of the rules don't work, you know. There are a lot of rules that work. There's some rules that have been nerfed. There's some rules that are slightly different. Whatever, that's fine. That happens. But there are rules that are just don't, or either they don't work, or they work but they like it feels like it's not intended whatsoever, you know. So if you play 40k, you've been reading 40k, you've been browsing Reddits and forums about 40k, WhatsApp groups or whatever, or Discords, what rules can you think of that don't fucking work or work like crazy now? I mean, collating a list because I want to make a video and explain them all with examples. But currently, there's quite a few. I don't know if I need any more. I just don't want to miss any ones that are really obvious that I have missed, you know. So I'll quickly go through, you know. Carnivore bodyguard rule. Right, okay. Keep talking, chat. We'll start with Flux Ram. Keep talking about. I'll quickly go over the ones I've got, okay? So, enhancements aren't really clarified, as in, we have, like, enhancements going on characters, but then characters going in units, and then epic heroes with characters and epic heroes with units. Can you upgrade them? No one really knows. The coherency one is huge. This is the one where you've got, like, it says you've got to have, every model's got to be within 1 inch of another model and wholly within 9. Which basically means you have, like, huge gaps in the unit as long as they're wholly within 9. There's at least 4 of them, which is pretty fun. Precision's a funny one. If one model can see a character in a unit and it has all of the same weapon as every other model in its unit, when it rolls to shoot, you roll all of those weapons together. You don't split the weapons up per line of sight. It's if everyone in that model in that unit can shoot and they all have precision, even if only one model in your unit has precision, they can allocate all of their attacks. Sorry, only one model in your unit can see the character or see our character. You can actually allocate all of your precision attacks against the unit and apply it to the character, even though only one model can actually see the character, which I don't know if is right. You know, there's some like core rule ones that have come up. Contagion for Virulent Vectorum, but like it basically says that the objective markers get contagion 3 inches. You measure 3 inches from the objective marker, they have contagion. Now an objective marker is a marker, it's a 40mm marker, but in terms of like the rules and how the game works, I think a lot of people have basically said objective terrain piece is the same as objective marker when it comes to army rules and stuff. Otherwise, like an intercessor squad can't sticky objectives because it says you sticky an objective marker, and we're not using markers, we're using objective terrain pieces. But if you say, well, obviously an intercessor unit can sticky an objective marker because it's just an objective, well then you have to start thinking about contagion, which is 3 inches from the objective. There's no center to the objective that you measure from. You essentially measure from the footprint. Now an entire footprint emanates 3 inches of contagion, which is so dumb, you know. Imperial Knights is similar. Gate Warden. You draw lines between two objectives. Normally this would be a 40mm line, 40mm thickness. Now because it's footprint, it's about 12 inches wide. Because you draw diagonally a lot of the time. So, like, Gate Warden, we choose one 40mm marker, and we choose another 40mm marker, and we draw a line straight through the middle. And now it's like, here's a fucking rectangle, here's another rectangle, meow, 12-inch wide. Stupid. You know? Again, Leagues of Votantive with no objective markers, it doesn't work, you know, so you have to say they're objective, which is fine. Can you revive vehicles? Because if you heal a vehicle unit, because they have squadron, you can now revive multiple models, like vehicles, which is quite funny. I don't know if that's intended. We're essentially around our own FAQ chat. That's what we're doing. That one seems pretty crazy if you can start reviving the fucking vehicles back. Is it Capricus or something like that? Or the Sagittars? One of the lighter ones, anyway. They come in units of 2. G's of the Cults, Ambush. Obviously denies resurrecting. That one's been done to death, I think. But, you know. Does it contagion grow per phase? So you could essentially contagion most of the board just with objectives. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. So, it's crazy. Miracle dice, when can you use them in saves? It's because there's no slow rolling in armor saves anymore. So when can you use miracle dice in saves? No one really knows right now. It's kind of guesswork. You can hold one back, but that's not how the rules are written. They're written as if you roll them all together. You know? Hallowed, Martyrs, Divine Adventure, no revive with precision. I can't remember what that means. I'll have to look at, I'll have to reread the rule again. Doesn't the Legends Bike Chaplain have the caveat of not resing the ATV? Well, it's a Legends unit. And it was written for 10th edition, 9th edition. So there's no caveat, right? There's no precedent. Necrons have that weird FAQ. You know, we've already spoken about that one. Doomsday doesn't have frame. And then Silent King of Precision, which I realized, if with this... with this, let's say you give Deathwatch all of the army can have precision on like critical hits or whatever, something like that, right? The rule says the last model for Divine Invention. Ah, that was it. That was it. So precision, Deathwatch can have all precision on critical hits or something like that. You know. Now, because of how precision works now, is that you choose a character model and bring it to the front rather than a character unit. So you can actually precision the Silent King, even though he's a character unit with 2 rocks. But you can actually allocate wounds to the Silent King first, which means he has to then take all of the wounds and then his minions die with him, which I don't think is intended, you know. It's like, I don't know if this is intended, do you know what I mean? To be like, plink one wound on the Silent King, which means he has to die next. You know, yeah, he can heal. But like, you know, the minions are there for a reason, but you can actually precision past the rock straight into the Silent King. Which is pretty brutal. None of Eldar have had frame added. There's a random FAQ for Wrath of Khorne. Another for Astartes, it's unclear whether you can give upgrades to character units. The upgrade says it requires character units, but the app only lets them to go to character models. Well, I'm granted that might be wrong. I'm not trying to criticize the app because the app is just the app. I will be criticizing the app as a whole. I'm probably not going to go through each error in the app because there's been loads. They've been updating them every 2 days. So, the Boys Bodyguard Squad still has an old FAQ, which is like it splits. You know, when the unit dies, it still splits into 2 because you can attach 2 characters as long as one of them's a war boss and one of them isn't. You can attach 2 characters, and then it says when the Orc boys die, they split into 2 units. That's obviously a 10th edition FAQ. Why is it still there? You know. And then this one, it's like mentioning that like Slippery Gate could lead commandos, but it can't rules wise. They can't do it rules wise. You know. Astra Militara and Valkyries are transport, but it doesn't. It still has aircraft, so it can't actually like properly disembark. The splitters have been fixed with separate FAQs, so all the text is there though. Yeah, it needs to move in. The Valkyrie still has a moving characteristic, so it feels like they forgot about the Valkyrie updating. Taking Slippery Gate adds commando to your leader ability. Okay, that's why we haven't fixed it yet. So sure. So we can probably get rid of this one. I knew there'd be one that got changed, right? This one also got changed. And also this one got changed. Yeah, we can cross all those out. You can actually get rid of all of those because obviously we've had the update since. But Valkyrie's still old. The image of a unit of guards stuck into plane that zooms over the battlefield multiple times makes me chuckle. It's very funny. It's very funny. Yeah, don't forget the chat. I was writing this as they were releasing stuff, so that's why I'm checking with you guys now. But yeah, they did update the Pact to the Cursed Pinions and Saga of the Grey Wolf and stuff like that. Custodians did get the big rules update that they said they were going to be promised for 11th edition with all these new units. So they said they're going to have a big rules update. Big rules update about Custodes hasn't happened, you know. I.e., I imagine they're probably going to cap them at units of 6, you know, and call it a day there. Rather than having like separate models and units of 4 and whatever, but they haven't done that. They're still selling old Custodes and new Custodes together. Imperial agents haven't had a clarification in the app. They've had one clarification in the Warcom article, which is very funny, but then they haven't had anything else. And then the Sanguinor can't pile in if it uses its miraculous savior ability. Obviously, it can deep strike into combat, but then it can't pile in because it didn't charge. Should World Eaters have 6-inch piling? Let me write that one down. Is that from the app? But yeah, because the Sanguinor can't charge because it deep strikes, it can't pile in. So something about not being able to select to fight or something like that. I need to double check. But I wrote that one down. Currently there's no command point limit. You can currently gain unlimited command points every battle round because there's no 1 per turn or 1 per battle round ability or limit, sorry. So you can have unlimited command points right now, which I don't know if is intended. I don't think so. This one was a really interesting one. That it's going to be really hard to explain. I'm going to save that one for the video. And then flyers that are larger than 6 inches, right? Flyers that are larger than 6 inches, like the tiger shark, for example, when they arrive from reserve with an ingress move, they can't shoot because they're more than 6 inches. So if you can't deploy within 6 inches when you're trying to extract reserve, you can't move, you can't shoot, you can't charge for a turn. Well, as it stands, if you're a tiger shark, you can't do anything in the game because at the end of your opponent's turn, they'll go into reserve. So it'll deep strike or rapid ingress or ingress move, sorry, onto the edge of the board. Because it's more than 6 inches, it can't declare any shooting. And then at the end of your opponent's turn, it'll go back into reserve. So currently it is 200 odd points of deep striking and doing nothing, then disappearing again. Can't hold an objective, can't shoot, can't charge. Which I don't know if is intended. You know, I don't know if that's intended with this new flare ability, but it's very funny that that's currently how it works, you know. And like I said, it's a bit of a funny one. I'm just kind of writing an FAQ for them, let's be honest. I'm just writing the FAQ for them, but there's a lot of shit here that just doesn't work. So if there's anything that you've seen, chat, that doesn't work, that hasn't transferred very well to 11th edition that I could add to this list, do let me know because I'm going to record the video tomorrow. I'm going to catch up with chat, see what we had at the beginning, and then I'll try and catch up with the end of the chat. There was Flux Ram. Where's Flux Ram gone? Carnivore bodyguard rules. What is the carnivore bodyguard rule? Group carnivore? Bodyguard. If you use the side trap 20, you can touch 2 leaders. Ah, yeah. The crew carnivores have the same rules, same issue as the orcs. Get rid of this now, can't we? Tau Empire. Crew carnivore, same. So yeah, they have it. This unit starts strength of 20. You can attach up to 2 lead units instead of 1. Provided the leaders are not due to duplicates. If you do, and this unit is destroyed, the leader units attached become separate units with the original starting strengths. So they currently don't work as well. Let me catch up. So if there's any other rules, do let me know. I'd love to put it all in a video, that's why. You can put Necron Overlord with once per game attack and arrow with Immortals. Immortals can get upgrades, get sustained. Let's get the attack and arrow sustain one. I don't think that's like literally broken, is it? All the guard infantry have this as well. Oh yeah, all guard infantry. Nice. Nice, nice. The Lord of Juggernaut has mounted, so he never gets hidden with berserkers. Mounted gets hidden, right? Oh no, it doesn't. Infantry beasts and swarms. Nice, nice. We'll write that one down. Yeah, so right. That's such a good one. So this is about that Miracle Dash Generation will be greatly diminished again since characters won't count as separate kills, effectively a nerf. Yeah, that's a nerf. I'm not talking about nerfs, but yeah, it's different. Yeah, for sure. But there's stuff that's just like, this feels like unintentional. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to find, is things that are unintentional. This feels silly. You know what I mean? This feels wrong. Like, not getting as many miracle dice is a symptom. It's not exactly like broken the game. Like, telling characters to split separate units is like against the core rules now, like completely. Why is it still there? We can bin these ones off, can't we? Let's have a look at the Sanguinor and the core rules, right? Just so I can get like a real understanding as well. So let's have a look at Miraculous Savior. The Sanguinor. It says, once per battle, in your opponent's charge phase, this will always silver surge. You select one enemy unit that made a charge move. Settle as well in the battlefield with engagement range of that enemy unit. Cool. So then if we go to charge, make a charge roll, charge move. So both players make pile in with all their eligible units. They're eligible if it is engaged, it made a charge move this turn. It was selected to make an over and fight this phase. However, the fact that if you make an Ingress move, oh, chat's already pointed it out. Chat's already pointed it out. How about it's a rule now? Is it just in the app? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's just in the app. Yeah, so the core rules say you can't move again until the next charge phase. I don't. You say it's in 2004, but I don't think it's actually there. I think it just says it arrived from reserve. Yeah, Ingress move. Let's have a look. Let me have a read. Ah, there we go. Unless otherwise said, until the start of your next charge phase, your unit is not eligible to make any other type of move. Yeah, you were right. Was there? So, because of this line, you set up your unit within the setup distance, etc. You set up your reserve. It can't pile in whatsoever. Because Ingress moves now limit any other type of move after you've done it. So you can't move whatsoever. So the Sanguinor arrives, and then they just pile away from you. You know? They just pile away from you, or they just limit what you can do with it. It's like, you can't pile in. You still be within engagement range, obviously. But you can't, like actually move or do anything with it. You just arrive, and then that's it. So you're just stuck. You're just stuck where you stood because of this. That's funny. Yeah, good spot. I knew the reason. I just couldn't remember where it was. So there's only more. Sagor is too invested in superior landing to fight that turn. Yeah, he's too busy. In the core rules 19.01.014 being attached unit fixes it. They could remove the offending text, but instead. Yeah, but the core rules fixing it, it essentially overrules it, right? If you talk about the orc splitting. Attached is a single unit for all rules purposes, but then their datasheet rules splits them because it says they become separate units. And as per usual, like codex rules overrule the core rules. Look in the app. In the same section. Oh yeah, there's just an extra bit. Some units have rules stating that when the bodyguard unit in an attached unit is destroyed, leader/support units that are attached to them become separate units with the original starting strength. When the bodyguard unit in an attached unit is affected by such a rule is destroyed, all of those leader/support units remain a single unit for all rules purposes. Why do they just fucking remove it though? Why didn't they just fucking remove it? That's just confusing. It's like, here's a rule. Are you going to check an FAQ for that? We are, yeah, because we play. Is a new player going to check a rule to see if that works properly or not? Are they fuck? When they say data sheet supersedes the core rules, every rule that happens on a data sheet supersedes the core rules. You know? every rule. Like, almost every rule supersedes the core rules. You can only arrive 8 inches away. I've just said the Sanguinor can arrive in combat. If not, you can only arrive 8 inches away if you say that the data sheets don't supersede the core rules. You know? How does a Sanguinor use Miraculous Savior if we don't supersede the core rules, you know? Where are my rules gone? Oh, there, look. No, English move is 8 inches away. It's like a given. Core state, unless otherwise stated, one leader plus one support apothecary as an exception can be added to lieutenant. App needs this added. Yeah, the app bugged. So the app largely works, but it's very bugged, so I'm not going to be going over each issue. Yeah. All 6 for Death Shroud. Yeah, like Death Shroud, they can deep strike 6 away with the contagion, right? If you say the abilities don't supersede, then they can't do this. Oh, that's what they said in the rules. I don't. I mean, I don't know if it does. But it does. You know what I mean? Catch up with chat, see if there's anything else. I think the Lord and Juggernaut being hidden is a really interesting one. The fact that you can attach a Lord and Juggernaut while it's mounted. Yeah, it's mounted, not infantry, so it can never become hidden. And hidden is hidden. Every model in the unit. Oh, then again. Then again, a hidden doesn't... The Juggernaut doesn't stop the unit becoming hidden. But you could tag it out. You could definitely tag it out. The same for Deathwatch vets, I suppose. You actually hide the Lord, they use hidden the rest. Yeah, it seems odd that, like, it wouldn't work together, you know what I mean? Can this thing move through walls? Yeah. I've had it great to pay GW for the pleasure of beta testing their rules, yeah. Well, the trick is I make a video, and then I make ad revenue. we make the video together. I get the ad revenue. You know, this is profitable for us. You know, we make the video. I get the ad revenue. Games Workshop gets the FAQ. What are you gonna do? Imperial Agent's Nuncio Aquila is used in the opponent's command phase. The opponent has 2 chances to remove the battle shock. Sounds like communism. I don't think you know what communism is. Imperial Agent's Nuncio Vox. What's a Nuncio Vox?
Mikey!
Papaya! Thank you for the 5, dude.
Profitable for us.
Thank you for the 5. Everyone that super chats, becomes a member, does all the things today, will be entered in to win an Orks Armageddon set. That's the war track. That's the big mech drukhari. That's the war boss, the pain boy, the big boss, the little boss, the war boys, the grots. All by becoming members, super chatting, supporting the channel, etc. So I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Where's this Nuncio Vox? I can't find it. Imperial Agents isn't a real army. That's why I can't find the Nuncio box. Isn't that a heresy thing? Yeah, I think so. An Arbites thing. Exaction. Nuncio Aquila. At the start of any command phase, one objective marker within 6 inches of the bearer, or is within range of the objective marker must take a battle shock test. Each objective marker can only be targeted by its ability once per turn. Ability to see Aquila. Oh, it's gonna say. I was searching the wrong thing. If you use the opponent's command phase, the opponent has 2 chances to remove battle shock. How do they have 2 chances to remove battle shock? How do they have 2 chances? Do they have to take a battle shock test and then they can test to remove battle shock at the end of the phase? Is that what it is? I had a command phase. Command phase! I went the wrong way, chat. Start of the command phase, gain core CP. The active player must now take 1 battle shot off each unit that is currently battle shot to below half strength. So I guess. Wait, we need a limitation. Can you take more than 1 battle shot test a turn? Rules that are triggered in the command phase, excluding those that are triggered at the start and end of this phase, when gaining core CP or by battle shot rolls, are now resolved now. Yeah. So you force them to take a battle shock, and then if they become battle shocked, they then take a battle shock test. Yeah, okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. Nuncio Aquila. Exaction squad. Start of phase, become battle shocked. Unbattle shock instantly. So yeah, at the start of the phase, you select an objective marker, everybody within 6 takes the test. You now become on battle shocked at the start of the command phase. Then you gain a command point, and then everyone takes a battle shot test, you became battle shocked. That's so funny. That's so funny. As soon as this pile and consolidate, to be a mistake. Let's look more into this pile and consolidate, shall we? What did I write down? World Eaters. 6 piling from a double 2. So they have blessings of corn, right? That's what we're talking about. If someone makes a pilot or consolidate, it can move up to 6 instead of 3. Total carnage. Is this broken or just really strong? There's a bit of damage, has it? No. Is this broken or just really strong? Where's my... lost it. Didn't they consolidate? FAQ consolidate say the required target range doesn't change, just your movement value. That's a great question. As otherwise stated, no more than one battle shot roll per unit. Right, let me double check 803. I'll check that one first. Oh, it's in the fucking app. Ah! Oh. It's in the fucking app every time. Yeah, you can't take more than one battle shot test, so that's dead. Ugh. Fucking app, bro. This is why I'm doing it together, chat, because there's too much to read. Why am I fucking looking at this? I might as well just look at the app. Consolidate. Both players make a consolidation move. See below. With all the eligible units they choose to move, they're eligible if section described which units are eligible to make such moves. The player's turn is to resolve all their moves first, followed by opponent. Each are going to make more than one consolidation move. Before moving, select consolidation mode. Ongoing consolidation. If your unit is engaged, you must select this mode and select every enemy unit it is engaged with. Otherwise, if you're within 3 inches of one or more enemy units, you must select this mode and select one of those enemy units. Otherwise, if you're within 3 inches of objectives, you must select this mode and select one of those objectives. Models in base contact with one or more models can't move. Each model that is moved must end its move closest to the closest enemy unit and engaged. If you are within 3... each one that is moved must end its move close to the selected enemy unit and engage it with it if possible, and they must move within range of objective. FAQ about pilings say if you have a rule which gives you a consolidation of piling of 6, it changes the max distance to 6. 12.08. FAQs. If a rule allows my unit to pile and consolidate, it's next to the fight phase. Where can you use that? For piling moves, join step 12.2 and consolidation moves 12.7. If I have a rule that says I can pile up, move up to 6, when it makes a piling move or consolidation move, does this not mean it changes the maximum distance of those moves to 6 inches? Yes. If a rule modifies how far a unit can move during a piling and consolidation move, does it also change the distance of the target units? No. So you can move up to 6, but you can only move. You can only move into a unit within 3 inches. Okay, that's not as strong. This isn't a problem. So it basically says if you can move, you move 6, but you still have to be within 3. Can move 6 target must be within 5. It has to be within 3. Feels like a lot of issues with this edition are because they attempt to update 10th rather than just write things from the ground up. Probably should have rewritten the rules and data sheets of both. Yeah, that's a great one-liner for the end. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah, it's a lot of rules, and that's why I want to make a video about it, to kind of go, here's all the things that don't work. Here's all the things that just don't work. Is that there's so many things that they've tried to transfer over. Like I said, the big one is objective marker. You know what I mean? That's the biggest one, I think. I don't think we needed an index edition. I think we needed some people who are half competent who actually play the fucking game and actually work out what the fuck is going on with it, you know? And that's not a lot to ask. Have people half confident in the game be like, hey, this rule doesn't work. You can select every unit within 5 inches of piling. How? Piling, not consolidate. Consolidate. We're talking about consolidation. Alright. I was talking about consolidation, which says 3. We're not talking about fucking piling, we're talking about consolidation. Consolidation move. 3 inches. 3 inches. Stop mentioning the other bit. We're talking about consolidation. Ugh. What have I even opened this for? I've forgotten. Death Guard. Death Guard. Where's the fuck the event companion? Yeah, that's right. It is. It is. So it's just like this one, right? You know what I mean? If I get my pen out. If you just look at this one for an example. Okay. This one is an example. Is that... Oh, I can do that. That can actually fucking see it. If you do this one, like I said, if you say fucking Space Marines... Space Marines with their intercessors, right? Intercessor squad have, if they're within range of an objective marker, they can remain under control. I wonder if there's an FAQ about objective marker. Objectives represent critical locations on both sides to secure many missions require force to take control of them. This section is terrain objectives, level of control, secured objectives, FAQs. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. So basically, like, you have to just take it as face value that objective marker is referring to terrain markers. You know? So then, if you look at Death Guard, Virulent Vectorum, it says, if you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase, that objective marker remains in your control until your opponent's level of control is greater than yours in phase. In addition, until you lose control of that objective marker, it has the Nurgle's Gift ability as if it was a Death Guard model, you know? So then you go to Nurgle's Gift, right? Now, in fucking 10th edition, it's fine because an objective marker is a 40mm circle. But it's like, it's this fucking thing. It's like, contagion range. One sec. If it's Death Guard, one enemy is within range of contagion range of one or more Death Guard models to your army is affected by... It is afflicted. If it's afflicted, you reduce 1 toughness, you know? And then it grows. And then it doesn't work on this app, but it grows 3, 6, 9, etc. You know? So then, like, if this was 10th edition, and this was our objective, you know? The moment, it'd be like this. Well, this is a bit early. You know, you'd be like, oh, this is contagion, and it's going to grow and grow and grow. But at the minute, because this entire thing is the objective, God damn it. This entire thing is the objective. You know? So now Contagion Rage, at a minimum, is literally this. Because it's literally drawn to scale. Oh, a bit too far. Bit too far there. That's Contagion Rage if you hold the middle objective. Turn 1. That's turn 1 Contagion Range. I don't think that's intended. I'm not even thinking about the nubs. The nubs are going to make it bigger. Turn 2, it's 6 inches. What? Turn 2 is 6 inches, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's fucking out here, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's on your deployment line, turn 2. If they hold it with Virulent Vectorum. This is the contagion line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's literally there, bro. Battle round 2, this area of board makes you -1 toughness. Objective marker now just equals objective zone. No, that's not how it's wrote down. That's logic. That would be logical. That's not how it's wrote down. It's treated, the objective is treated as if it has Nagel's gift. And it's if you're within contagion range of it, which you measure 3 inches from the edge of it. And then 6, and then 9. Like more than half the board is fucking contagion range because they hold 1 objective with a Boxwalker. Like, what the fuck is happening? And it's shit like that should be clarified day 1. That when they were like, right, okay, all of these rules changes, how does it affect the game? Death God goes, huh, the most popular detachment has contagion. Sure, why not? It's just difficult because they haven't thought about it at all. At all. You know? Fucking get 2 central objectives. You can have 1 unit spreading out the entire map with contagion. Because it says you measure from the edge. This is contagion range. How do you read it any differently? You know what I mean? At least F-Guard were not a strong faction before that happened. Yeah. Fat boy, look. I kind of explained this when I explained the rule, but I'll explain it again. Okay. Totally agree. Totally agree. However, as soon as you go to any basic unit, such as the Humble Intercessor, how do they sticky objectives if a terrain isn't an objective marker? You know? And in your command phase, usually within range of objective marker you control, they sticky, you know? Every single rule that interacts with the objectives talks about objective markers, you know? Which technically are a thing, but we don't use them because we use terrain objectives, you know? Imperial Knights have Gate Warden Lance. At the start of the first battle round, select 2 objective markers on the battlefield to be your foundations. You can't do that. You can't do that because there's no objective markers. There's only terrain objectives. Leagues of Votan. Prioritize efficiency. How do they gain points again? You get one yield point if you control 1 or more objective markers with your deployment zone. And 1 second battle onwards. You can train 1 for controlling objective markers and not your deployment zone. There are no There are no objective markers, you know? You talk about Gatewarden lands, that's the funniest one. Because Gatewarden lands, you choose 2 objectives to draw a line. When it was 40 mil, you go like this, and you go, oh, there's my little line. Oh, there we go. No, now what you do is you draw a fucking line between them. and now all of this is your fucking line. You can't say, oh, the objective markers aren't real. They can't hurt us, because they are. They are real. That's the point I'm making. Is that if you say that you can sticky objectives with any army in the game, Death Guard can measure to the edge. Because that's the precedent they've set. You know? Because the only objective marker they mentioned in the rules... Objectives not within a terrain area is a 40 mil diameter, which is called the objective marker. Either way, it's broke. That's the point. That's the point I'm making, dude. Honestly, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say, holy shit, Death Guard is so cool. I'm trying to say this rule doesn't fucking work. It shouldn't work like this. A Gatewarden land shouldn't have fucking big chunkers 12-inch line across the battlefield to draw where they get their buffs. It's supposed to be a single line, and now they get big fucking chunkers 12 inches. You know what I mean? That's stupid. That's so stupid. You know, if you're going to say you can stick your objectives, if you're going to say Leagues of Votann can function, you know, the next example is surely, is surely 2 lines, though. Well, it depends. Is this a line? Oh. Is this a line? Is this line equal to this line? You know? The Gatewarden lands... let me go back to it. It says select 2 objectives. When you draw a line... this is what clarifies it. This is what clarifies it. Just to clarify, sorry, missed this bit. When you draw a line from any part of one of your foundations to the other. There you go. Any part of one foundation to the other. Any part is between these 2 areas, you know? Big chungus 12-inch foundation. I don't know why I drew that big. That was too big. I got too excited. Big chungus 12-inch foundation. The problem is sure to be taken care of. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take care of it. I'm writing down all the things. So what I'm trying to do is I'm explaining to you why they don't work, because I'm going to make a video and say all of these fucking rules don't work. Knights are shy at the moment. No, they're not. Knights aren't shy. I love the fact it comes a third of the terrain objectives as well. Yeah. Yeah. So these are all the rules that I've put together that I think don't functionally work. And we're going to make a video. We're going to make a video. That's the point. Have you looked up the Unshrouded Truth yet? I have not. Let me have a look. What's going on with this one? I would love to hear. That's what I'm trying to say. Tell me all the things that you think's broken. The 11th edition update to 8 inches is wrong way round. Move one Azayani unit. There's always had to move this phase, so we'll set up on the battlefield, and it's within 9 inches of one of the Azayani psychers. Oh, so maybe this 8 inches. That's hilarious. Why are you drawing 2 lines? Surely it was still 1. You draw from any point. Alex, you draw from any point, dude. Just for clarity, for the Gatewarden lands, you draw from any point of your foundation. Your foundation is these terrain pieces. So I'm drawing 2 lines because I'm showing you can stand anywhere in this area and be within the foundations because you draw from any point. This is a representation of where you can stand. No, you don't draw 2 lines and go and stand in the middle, but you could draw from here to there. And 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 to there. add to there, 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 add there, add there, add there, add there, add there. Oh, look at that. We've got a fucking block. We've got a fucking brick. You don't draw 2 lines. I'm saying this is all of the area you can stand in and still get clipped. Sorry if I wasn't super clear. My apologies. The point being is you can draw from any point to any point. Any point to any point. Any point to any point. You can't stand down here. Ignore this bit. You can stand in all of this bit. That makes sense? That makes sense? Any point. Any point. If any part of a model's base crosses that line. So you can have anywhere within this area. That's what this represents. Anywhere within this area. And you can actually stand outside it and stand like here and still get the benefit. But Mikey, why are you drawing 2 lines? I am going to scream. I am going to commit murder. You can stand like here and still get it. As long as you're inside this bubble. You know? Any point to any point. You can draw any point from here to any point to there. You know? And you can even stand on the objectives. You can stand over here if you want to. Yeah, you can stand over here and still get it. So it's really right up to here. This is the area you can now stand in compared to the previous 40 mil line, which is like this. I've drawn 2 lines to dribbles. I have, dude. Surely Junior could have some staff who were well versed in few factions each to shout any obvious fuck-ups before the updated faction packs went live and address them. Yeah, that'd be genius, mate. Imagine. Right. Let me have a look at the Eldar faction pack. As I'm reading it, you only draw 1 line between 2 terrain objectives. Are you reading the same thing? When you draw a line from any part of one of your foundations to the other, that means it's any part. You don't draw a single line. It's when you check, drawing a line between the 2. You don't make 1 line and call it a day. There's no 1 millimeter line here or anything like that. It doesn't say draw a 1 millimeter line and that's your thing. It says when you draw a line from any part to any part. So whenever you do that, as long as it's clips, you're in. You know? You draw a line at any point. You got the Imperial Knights on this board. Any point from this block to this block, you're in. You get the buffs. It's not a we'll draw 1 particular line. I've got the line tool cost me money. You don't actually draw a line. That's just how you check if you're between them. So you draw a line whenever you check you're in between the objectives. That's it, Papaya. That's it. You don't technically draw a line, but when you check, you draw a line. The objectives are chosen once, so the line can be drawn at any time as regular as you like. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Because if you didn't start first battle and then you drew a line straight away, you're not in it. And then you'd never be able to check. It doesn't say get Sharpie out and draw a line, does it? It just says draw a line. As in, draw a line as in, get your tape measure out and make sure you're between the 2. And because you can use any part, it's all of that area, which I don't think is correct. Because in 10th edition, it was 40 mil to 40 mil. So it's like literally a 40 mil line. That's it, you know? That was it. It was a 40 mil line straight across the middle of the board, which is quite fun, but that was it. You couldn't do any more, any less. But now, it's like, these are like 12 inches wide. Right, Seer Council. Where was I with Seer Council? Seer Council, Unshrouded Truth. They've fucked this up. Let's have a look at the faction pack. What you say is we need dry white maps. What we need to do is learn what draw a line means. Do you know what? I think if we get that nailed, we'll be sorted. Oh, they have. Unshrouded Truth stratagem. Change the target section to choose a unit within 8 inches. This currently says choose a unit within 9 inches. It can be removed and replaced anywhere more than 9 inches away. So they currently have a shorter selection distance and they still deep strike 9. Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a really good one. I can't select anything. That's a good one. Great spot. Whoever, I can't remember who said that now. But great spot. No meltable for Seal Council. No, that's funny. That's funny. Freebooters crew detachment has the objective marker issue. Freebooter crew. Yeah, select an objective marker. They get sustained. You can't do that. Just have to line us to be straight. Fuck off. Shock Joe drowns so much as 9 inches on shock tunnel ability. Excellent. Yeah. It's like I said, the as soon as you say, well, they're not objective markers, every army falls apart. Every army falls apart because they are objective markers. Rules purposes, they're objective markers. So I think we got a good list. I'm going to record this tomorrow, I think, chat, or Wednesday afternoon. I think we've got a good list there. Yeah, the game's falling apart, this seems, okay? The game's falling apart, this seems. It's very funny, but it's definitely an issue. Hey, but that's been the stream. Watch out for that video. If you join our Discord, !Discord in chat, you'll get a notification when it goes up. But I'll be working on that over the next couple of days. I kind of want to do that as well because I don't have to paint anything. And it's going to be too hot. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Simplified, not simple. Fucked, not right. So yeah, so I'll be working on that. So if you'd like a notification, that'd be cool. If you'd like a notification when I go live as well, you can join the Discord. Basically, what you do, chat, is you go to the Discord. Okay. You go server guide, have a look, have a read the rules. Make sure you link your account by clicking access members area. And then you go channels and roles. You can choose which notifications you're going to get. And then you can browse the channels and turn all the ones you want on or all the ones you don't want off. I.e., if you don't care about card games, turn it off. If you like book club, turn it on, etc. You can't see these ones. These are just for me. But basically, you can turn on the rooms on and off that you like. If you are a member, you get full access. If you are only free, you don't get full access. You just get access to a lot of the Discord. And Papaya Pariah just let 5 of you join for free. What a legend. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Papaya. Very kind of you. And everyone who supports the channel, I have been adding your names to a big list. A list of lists. Look at this list. Wee! Wow! What a good list! Wow!
Gifted member.
Wow! Look at all those. Those are all the people that are going to be entered to win an Orks Armageddon box set at the end of the month. The last stream of the month. I'll be giving away the orcs from Armageddon, all brand new on sprue, shipped to you anywhere in the world for free. Exclamation point TNC if you'd like the full details, or you can enter by becoming a member of Super Chat, etc. I believe they'll be given away on Monday next week because that is the 29th. So I should be giving them away on Monday. That's the plan. Mikey, that's those notifications are sending me. What the fuck am I supposed to do with all these notifications, dude? Like, what am I supposed to read all these discords? No. I'm in so many discords.
Gifted member.
Am I supposed to read all of these? Am I fuck? I don't know why I don't leave them, to be honest. I really should. I really should, but I don't. I just put the ones I use at the top. Hellstormwargaming, Outpost, and what about War Machine? That's all I need to get. Right click mark as read. I'd have to do that every 3 seconds. Right, I'm gonna, okay, one sec. I've done that one. Right, one sec. You can see all the names of my fucking Discord servers I'm in. Better not stalk my Discord servers. I won't answer your messages. I'll block you. Right, they're all marked as red. Oh, look! There's been another message. Oh, look! What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point, bro? Look at that. They're already coming back one by one. Gundam card game community is already DMing me. Just mute them. That's what I should do. But I'm in them just for, like, in case I need it, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I need to say something here, so I'll go say something, you know? It's a red one. So they're just at everyone, you know what I mean? They're just at everyone. Or, like, at here. You know? I can't be dealing with it. I really should go through and, like, mute everything, but I just ignore it, you know? I've got, like, 10 random people who are DMing me on Discord. Do I go through and read them? No. Stop DMing me. Use my Discord to talk to me. Or if you're a bot, fuck off. What am I supposed to do? I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy on the internet, fighting little battles, fighting little notification battles. You know, I'm almost ready to delete WhatsApp or turn on disappearing messages because people have my number and then they text me and I'm like, ugh, stop it. Stop it. It's cute when I DM you. Yeah, sure. Parasocial can DM me whenever they want, all right? That's what it's there for. Oh, wrong one. That's the wrong one. There it is. Right, chat. Jamartin can't know. Jamartin complained I didn't answer a message for 20 minutes this morning. And I was like, bruh. Bruh, go away. Right. Anyway, chat, become parasocial if you're not already. If you are parasocial, why are you not paying for it? That's kind of not... That's literally the opposite of parasocial. I also don't condone it. It's ironic. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I'll be back Wednesday. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye. Friday's reveal stream, no battle report. Okay, no battle report reveal stream. Not fighting that battle again. See you later. Bye. 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 Bye.